Good morning, my dear students of grade 6. Let's complete our unit. Unit 3, Science. Lesson 4, Grammar 2. Pupils book page 37. Activity book page 31. The past simple passive. Our objective today is to use the vocabulary we learned to form sentences from our own in the past simple passive. Let's go. Yesterday, in the past. Yes, my brother washed the car. Think well and notice the difference, okay? Number 1, my brother washed our car yesterday. Number 2, our car was washed yesterday. What's the difference? What did you notice? Number 1, I know who washed the car, my brother. In number 2, I don't know who washed the car. It's not important. What is important for me that our car is already washed. Okay? Has already washed. Has already been washed. Sorry. Okay? The past simple passive. Again, I have to remind you and you have to remind me. What do we mean by passive voice? Again, yes, very good. As you think now. We use passive voice when the subject of the sentence is not important or when we don't know who does the action. So we focus only on the action itself. What is important is what happened. Is what happens, okay? Active voice again, let's remind you. We start with the subject, then the verb, then the object. Very good. Like, examples for the subject, my mother, farmers, Khalid, Omar, my friend, my dad, I, we, you, whoever you started the sentence with. The verb, like, washed, grew, broke, ate, bake, make, made. The object comes according to the verb. My mother washed our clothes. Farmers grow many crops. Khalid broke the window. Now let's change this sentence into the passive voice in the past simple. Also, I remind you with the steps that help you to change from active voice to passive voice. Step 1. Begin your sentence with the subject. No, teacher, you're wrong. With the object. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Number 2. Use the present simple of be. No, teacher, here we are in the past. We use the past simple of be, which is was or were. Step 3. Change the main verb into the past participle after verb to be. Okay? Yes, very good. Step 4, we can put by followed by the subject of the sentence. Again, we begin our sentence with the object. Sorry, with the object. Then we use the past simple of verb to be. Was after singular and were after plural. Step 3, we change the main verb into the past participle of the verb after verb to be. Step 4, we can use the word by followed by the subject. Good morning, my dear students of grade 6. Let's complete our unit. Unit 3, Science. Lesson 4, Grammar 2. Pupils book page 37. Activity book page 31. The past simple passive. Our objective today is to use the vocabulary we learned to form sentences from our own in the past simple passive. Let's go. Number 1. My mother washed our clothes yesterday. Who washed the clothes? My mother. Very good. Here, our clothes were washed by my mother yesterday. Our clothes were washed. That is what important. What important is that. Geologists studied geology many years ago. Geologists studied geology many years ago. Geology was studied many years ago. Very good. Geology was studied many years ago. Very good. Active. Active. Passive. Here. The teacher did experiments in the laboratory yesterday. Experiments were done in the laboratory yesterday. Experiments were done in the laboratory yesterday. Astronomers studied astronomy a long time ago. Astronomy was studied by astronomers a long time ago. Very good. John collected some unusual rocks last summer. Who collected the rocks? John. Some unusual rocks were collected by John last summer. Very good, my dear students. Yes, this is passive. Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you very much. Now let's choose the correct answer. Number 1, my brother, our car last month. Our car, space, last month. Number 3, Omar, his room yesterday. Number 4, his room, space, yesterday. Number 1, my brother, checked or was it checked? My brother is the subject, so we have to choose a checked. Very good. Number 2, our car last month. Our car is a subject or an object? Very good, it's an object. Very good. So our car was checked. Our car was checked. Very good. Number 3, Omar, his room yesterday. Who cleaned the room? Omar. Omar is an object, so we choose cleaned. Very good. His room, this is the object. So his room was cleaned yesterday. His room was cleaned yesterday. Very good, my dear students. Thank you very much. At the end of our lesson, I hope you understand it well, and I'm ready for your questions. Thank you very much. Waiting for your comments on class here, and see you later with all my best wishes.